my fellow Americans. Wait for people to come in. Well, we've got the news lying, the Guardian lying as usual. Ugh, they're all lying. But we see through the bullshit, and that is a fact. Give it time for people to come in. Hi, Hayley. So there's 6 in chat I can see at the minute, so come and say hi before I start waffling on with what the world is beginning to see. And what may be, will be. Are we going to hear at some point soon, well, America, my fellow Americans? I do think so. I do actually think so. 8 people in chat, so if you're there, you need to come and say hi. Let's have a bit of a dong. Break some energy up. Lots of people feel in different ways. Love your waffles, thank you. Done any cards this morning, let's have a look. So I can see 10 people in chat and only 1 person saying hi. Anyway, I'm going to start a waffling. I'm going to do some cards and not read them out till the end, so let's see what comes out. If you're there, say hi. Not unless the chat has stopped, I'll go over to YouTube. Just was looking at the news talking about, hi Cardinal. I'll tell you what the news is saying this morning over here, because we know it's a load of trifle. So I'm just on a break. We've got a bit of a chance to come and chat. The Guardian are saying, let's just read what the Guardian are saying, because we all know it's Codswallop. Right, the Guardian are saying, President Trump's incitement of criminal mob violence and occupation of the Capitol makes clear there is no limitation whatever on the abuse of power he may commit in the next 2 weeks he remains in office. Oh, so he remains in office. Yeah, he's in office at the minute, isn't he? Yes, we know that. The violence he's going to put out there over the next 2 weeks, do you mean the truth? Might be followed by maybe my fellow Americans, because we all know it's treason. And we all know it's against the law, and we all know it's fraud. Yeah, so they have to put there that his incitement is of criminal mob. Yeah, what criminal mob? What, the true Trump supporters wrapped up with Antifa, but also we'll go into Antifa as well, because Antifa, you've been fooled. That's all I'm saying. So we'll just do some cards where everybody comes in. And this is my look about on stuff and what a lot of people are thinking. Some are saying they don't think it is. I was watching Jacob before, he doesn't think it is on some certain things. I don't go along with what everybody says, but I definitely do think it's something. Not really bothered if people have been in military and think it's not. It doesn't mean it isn't. And what we've been seeing adds up anyway, because some of the Q codes way back, we knew Antifa was infiltrated by the military, and they didn't know that because they were seeing who's who in those places. So they've all been seen mask up, but you haven't been masked up behind the scenes, and they were behind the scenes. So if anyone gets what I'm saying, hi Colin, Leslie, Cardinal and Hayley. So I'm just going to pull these. Oh, I'll leave them on the side and read them out. These are ancestors cards, so we'll see what the ancestors say. Hi Rob. Before I just get into a bit of a mini chat about what I believe is going on. I'm not saying it's the truth, I'm saying it's what I believe is going on, but it looks pretty how it may be going, so we all know it's going down anyway, those who are wide awake. Oh, there's another one, just flew out. Hi Lois. Hope everyone's well. I didn't even know it was Friday, I really thought it was Wednesday or Thursday. 3 have just come out, so we've got 5. I'll put those 5 cards there. Warp speed, people, warp speed. So, we've got the ancestral and angel cards. I'll read them out in a minute, remind me, I might forget they're there. So basically, with everything that went on the 6th and Antifa getting into the Capitol and in the building, there was a guy with horns on his head. I did put this out on my, my community page, but it's funny, isn't it, how the Simpsons have always predicted stuff. Now, some people say the Simpson guy who does them is a good guy, and it's funny how he's predicted a lot with Trump. So, if you haven't seen it, the guy with the horns on, a lot of people are saying now that they were military, mingled up with Antifa, to pretending they were Antifa, because we all know, if you don't know, the military did get into Antifa a while back to see what their game plan was, this, that and the other. So they always knew what they were doing. They've always been 10 steps ahead of them, you know, of those people that didn't know. That's why a lot of things are playing out now. So just show you a few pictures. Just to show you a few pictures. It is quite funny. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel the woman shot was... Yes, Hayley, the woman who got shot, I'm not saying it was real or not. I believe it was a crisis actor. A lot of people go on about things. There are crisis actors out there. Even J. Cole was saying that, but I know that because we've seen it before. I saw the video of it and everything. It was a bit like... And I think they did say she was a veteran, but I don't think she was. I think she's still in it. So I'm not saying either way, but we all know that crisis victims are out there to play up parts. So when it goes out to the media, it all looks like this, that and the other. So I don't follow all that. I don't think with all that because we know there's a lot of it out there. I don't follow it. Yeah, and also it's like my dad was saying, if she'd have died or whatever, why wasn't that site where it happened cleared off, like a murder site or a death site, like tent up and everything? Why was everyone just allowed to carry on? Because it just carried on. Yeah, Monkey Guy's good, isn't he? The Monkey Guy's, who's Cardinal? Have you changed your name? Who's that? The Monkey Guy is it Monkey Back? I don't know. He's the guy who does the planes in it. There's been tons of military planes up. Yes, there has, because we all know military. It started with military, it'll end with military. Hi, Zal. It's the military that are going after these guys. It's not the police, because the police haven't been doing the job, but the good police will be working alongside the good military. Good and bad and both. And that's how it's going down. So, let's just look at the photographs of the guy with the horns that we all thought was Antifa. Now, Rudy Giuliani, who's that? That is a military guy, I think, dressed up as the guy with horns, and it says Q sent me. Ooh, Antifa, you've been played. They know who you are. Also, Simpsons. It's not a coincidence, like Q's always said, it's not a coincidence. Some people will naysay and say, it's the New World Order, it's the New World Order, it's because of the New World Order. It's like, no. I don't know who formerly Moon Babe was. There wasn't a Moon Babe with a spanner, unless she was something formerly before. So there's all that going on. Some people have also said that the guy with the horns on had cameras in his horns, which wouldn't surprise me. The guy with the horns is an actor exposed today on the UK column. UK column what, though? The UK column? What's the UK column? A newspaper? Yeah, with Rudy Giuliani? Yeah. I don't think so. The bitches look like Antifa got fooled, laugh my ass off. Trump sent the military arrest soon. Let's read something else. So that doesn't naysay with me, by the way. Doesn't mean anything. The military took all of... I'm not saying it's definitely true, but we do know, it's a fact, that the military did get in Antifa to see who they were and what they were doing. So, you know, if you're talking about a UK column newspaper or something, that's bullcrap. Still, you've got to be careful who you follow. Just saying. I'm not saying it's true, but the point is the military have got in there. So they've got in there somewhere. The military, and you've got to be careful who you follow as well. The military took all of the laptops from Congress when they left the premises. They were messing the CCP, Antifa, and the fake news, the onslaught of the Capitol building by patriots. Antifa was a sting operation. Sting operation. They were caught red-handed. Anyone get what I'm saying? The dude wearing the horns, I explained in another post, he's actually an undercover Marine. If you know, the Marines are in there. All the Marines, yes. An undercover Marine, and he was playing the part. So, yeah, he's playing the part. He's acting. He's playing the part of Antifa. His name and social media profile calling him an actor was fake. There you go. I've only read this. I got sent this yesterday, but I've only read it just now. So there you go. Watch who you're following. His name and social media profile calling him an actor was fake. He attended protests, both Black Lives Matter and Patriot, shirtless, so obviously to others he is not wired. But unbeknown to anyone, he had cameras inside the horns the whole time. Regarding everything, he has been gathering intel for Antifa Black Lives Matter for a while now. Today he's played his part convincingly. And that makes sense to me. So to anyone who's naysaying it, that makes sense to me because the military, and that was Marines, and there are a lot of Marines in Q, did infiltrate, if that's the right word, Antifa, because they've been keeping an eye on them. So poor Antifa have been going around doing the crimes that they've been doing, and we all know why they've been doing the stuff they've been doing, because that's what mainstream put up and say, oh, these are the protesters, they're always Antifa. To get in there to see who's who, they know who's head of everything because they've seen them without the masks on. That's what Antifa didn't know. Can't do anything about it now because it's too late. They've got all the information. We've got all the information. We've got a lot of information. You know, when Q said you've got more than you know, we have. They've got it all anyway. This is all done. It's a movie being played out. So that would make more sense to me. He's got horns in his head, and people would think, oh, he's not wired, you know, because he's got a bare chest. And like they said, people who are putting up fake profiles saying that he's an actor would make sense to me. And that's not saying certain channels are fake. It's just that they might have got caught up in fake intel. Like I said, all's going to come out in the end anyway, who's who and what's what. But very interesting, isn't it? Very, very interesting. That article was by, I don't know, if someone took it, Linda Connor, somebody photos, said EV Q walls. The military look on all of that. I don't even know what it was. Is with River Q, and I think it's off. Is it off Twitter? I'm not sure what it's off. But anyway, that makes sense to me. Might not make sense to others. Not saying it's the God's honest truth, but it makes sense to me that they would do that and play a great part of pretending they're Antifa, and Antifa didn't see it coming. So yes, that would make sense to me. Yes, an actor as he's acting and he's part of Antifa, but not an actor as they're trying to portray, if you get what I'm saying. So that makes sense to me. So you've got all that going on, and I've not been looking at a load of stuff because I'm just loving it, like, oh, this plan is ace. What else has just popped up? Oh, I'm just going to read something out from Q. I don't know when was this? So there's a lot of Q stuff. When you go back now, you can see it all now. And I don't even know if Q's back on the boards, but you can see what's going on now. From a while back, from March 2018, the transmission between what's going on now with Trump and the organisation is going smoothly. And way back in 2018, it says, big development, this was 2018, traitors everywhere, America for sale, Flynn, and then it says, targeted, why, who knows where the bodies are buried, cleared all of charges. Remember, that was 2018, he was cleared all of charges, by the way, so that's true. Trump admin, 2V, question mark, election theft, last hope. This was in 2018, and that's in a big blue box, and it says last hope, and then it says underneath that, it says congressional focus, I think, impeach. They think you are stupid, they think you will follow the stars, meaning the celebrities. They openly call you sheep cattle. There will come a time when none of them will be able to walk down the street, which is what's happening now. And I'm going to show you something on that. Bigger fear, public awakening. Their biggest fear is the public waking up, but the public are waking up. And if you haven't seen the one in the UK of the police sitting about and they're just sitting there and someone's filming it. I have got it somewhere, but I've got something else. I was also laughing at the picture Finn painted 4 days ago. And then I saw the guy with the horns, and I was like, "Oh my god!" That was Finn's. That was Finn's picture before this came out, and it just made me laugh. I'm like, "What's that meant to be?" Hi, Mark. I'm just trying to go through a lot of stuff here. So we've got the picture of the guy with the horns. There will come a time when they won't be able to walk down the street. This is in America. Are you ready for this? We got told this ages ago. It's happening. Power back to the people. You ready?
Are you comfortable, Travis? Are you comfortable? You having a good night on the town? You enjoying yourself? I think you need to do your job as a fucking mayor. I think you're a disgrace. I think that everybody in this fucking city thinks that you're fucking pathetic, Travis.
Look at his face and look at his hands, how nervous he is. It's not acting, by the way.
How dare you do sweets while people are still on the streets? How dare you? Do not touch me. How dare you? You are ashamed. Travis, you think that we're going to forget about you? We're never going to forget you, Travis. Ever. Ever. I hope you enjoyed the little wine. You're fucked, Travis. Start doing your fucking job. Don't talk about it. None of that. Just do it. Put it in his cup. Travis, none of that matters. None of that matters. What matters? You know what matters, Travis? What matters? You need to grow up, Ted. Are you joking me? The only fucking problem that we're having here is that you are an incompetent mayor. You have done nothing in the city for whatever fucking son. Kiss my ass. Fuck you to your face. You're a bitch. And every time you step up, every fucking time, you are gonna be made to feel like the scum you are. Fuck you. Fuck you. Shame on you. I hope your little girlfriend knows that too. Come on, guys.
Yeah, there was a lot of shouting and screaming and swearing on it, but at the end of the day, the people are mad. The people who, especially who just found out, the people are mad. Power back to the people. These people won't be able to walk down the street again. All of you, all of them involved won't be able to walk down the street because the people know. You won't be able to go out in public because the people know. So that's what we got told ages ago with Q, and funny how it's happening now. Because everything we said wasn't well, it has been happening, but the actual thing we said that everyone is going to see, you're going to start seeing it. It is already happening. Also, is it this one?
Officers, can you just let me know
In
what
the-
tier we're in, please? And what your numbers are?
In the UK, this is a load of police sat about. It's a one rule for one and one for another. It's all happening because it's the same thing connected all over the world. So let's have a look.
Officers, can you just let me know what tier we're in, please? And what your numbers are? What tier are we in? What tier are we in? What is the rules on tier 4? Well, you're not supposed to be sitting down in no restaurant. Takeaway service only. I'm sure that's what they said. So what are you doing right now? Yeah, I know. But I'm not saying you're not entitled to a break, but I'm saying, if the rule says I can't sit in a restaurant, why are you?
Yeah, why are you?
I'll ask you a number, that's 4079 4070. What's your cabin number? It's 6372. And what's that? 7665. I just wanted to know that. That's not a problem. And I don't want that comment. I should need to grow up. I'm entitled to have my opinion. You know?
Oh, and if you noticed,
If I did that.
the policeman told him to grow up. Funny that, because in America, that's what that governor, mayor, or whatever he said the same thing. You need to grow up. No. They're not liking it because they've been caught out, and they're all getting caught out. They won't be able to walk down the street.
So can you not come close to me? You're not come that close to me. What I'm going to say. And you haven't got a mask on.
Yeah, I give this to Red Phil Pill, and he's put it up on his channel.
Sir, we work. You haven't got a mask on, sir. Yeah, but you haven't got a mask on.
Not all the police are good.
I know what you're saying. I'm not having a go.
Oh, it's all connected everywhere, same thing going on. So, this is why I say to people, don't watch the news. You need to go and see what the other people are saying, the real people are saying, because we are the news now. The real people are the news now. People are going lynching people. This is why it'll get quite scary for some, and that's why I say stay calm. It's not really about getting violent, even though some people will. That's why I say be careful and be aware of where you are when you're going out and things happening, because people will get violent, because people are angry. And the people who are about to wake up, remember when you first woke up, are angry. So angry that we've been lied to for time. So like I said, this is coming whether you believe it or not. This is why I'm just sat there thinking, I'm around people that don't believe it. They're seeing snippets of other things. But I'm like, don't even need to shout or scream. It's all being done. Yeah, the people are doing stuff, but the military are going to end this. The military are doing this. So I say, keep calm, people, because it is happening. Also, there was something. I used to read Neon Revolts. If anyone knows who Neon Revolt was, who used to do a lot on Q, disappeared and came back. I think it's been back for a while, I'm not sure. But I snapped a bit off Neon Revolts the other day, if I've still got it. I'm not sure. Let's see if I can find it. Is this Neon Revolt? This could be Neon Revolt. Something about... Oh, it's about Mike Pence, yeah. Oh no, I don't need to write that out. Something else I saw. Oh, there was that one where people were putting, but just in case, I spoke to my Antifa operative in Portland, and she said the ones going to DC are going to wear camouflage cut-offs and Trump paraphernalia to blend in. Turning their MAGA hats backwards for identification. So feel free to pass along. Anyone gets what I'm saying? So there's absolutely loads going on. It's absolutely hilarious. It just feels like this, doesn't it? But you can just see it. I'm just so excited. You know, I've still not been catching up on a lot of stuff because I don't need to. Because I'm like, oh my God, it's amazing. It's all happening. I do believe at some point America is going to hear that, my fellow Americans, because Trump was taken down on Twitter and all that, and they are trying to censor him everywhere. I wonder why. But I reckon his next move, if that comes back, will be that on people's phones and stuff. And then we all know what's coming after that. Is the 10 days of darkness happening now? Why everyone's in the shit of information? Who knows? But all I know is, oh my God, you are Q, you're the news now. 1976 is the time to protect the... Yes, people will find and feel as we go, though, there is an energy here. There's energy, everything's energy. Yes, the suppressed backlash, and it is a suppressed backlash, so there's a lot of people going to feel so hurt and upset and lied to because of the suppression that's been going on for absolutely years, and the suppression of a lot. And it's not just about we've been lied to from the government of certain things and the presidency all over the world as well. It all goes back to ancient times and our actual real history, and you know, all that stuff that's been hidden. What NASA have actually been doing or not been doing. I'm not getting into that because we know what they are. It's getting good, people. It is, you know, it's not going to be good for some. It's not going to seem good for some, obviously, you know, because a lot of people's bubbles are going to be burst. But like I said before, but it's a beautiful plan and it's being played out so well. That's why I'm not worried at all. At all. I have to admit the Trump speech got to me last night when I was very tired. Thing is, a lot of people were going on about the Trump speech and something about him saying, people going, oh, as he stabbed us in the back, it was like, no. He was saying certain things that sounds like he's giving it over, but he's not. It has to look like he's doing that. He's not. There was something he said in his speech, and I can't remember what it was, but it means it's being passed over as in... It is the Trump election, and he has won, yeah. Right. Sorry, I had to go and tell Finn off because he's constantly saying he's hungry because he's off school and that's all they ever do say when he's actually just had something. So, you know what they're like. So, I'm going to read these cards out that I pulled. Don't know what they come out from the ancestors. Springtime, see your seeds grow. Well, we are seeing our seeds grow of what we've been saying for a few years. What Q's been saying is all coming out now. Funny how it's a rabbit for springtime. Remember what we said about April? And then we've got Sage. Be devoted and committed. Well, I've been devoted and committed for the truth, for the people, for humanity, for what's coming out. Hi, hola, Juan. You know, for what's coming out. This guy sat near a tree writing, you know, pretty calm. We're just watching it all go on. Oh, thank you, Nick, in the super chat. I always forget it's there. It's only the beginning. It is the beginning. What did Trump say? And it is the big, yeah, Trump said something about something, who knows the quote, because I can't remember what it was, and it's just the beginning. It is just the beginning. Don't worry about it. Remember what I said about going into fear when you think you've heard something and it's not really that. So thank you to Nick. Is it Friar? Oh God, I'm so bad at reading. Friaris. I'm just going to call you Nick. Nick F. Thank you, Nick F. The next one is the sun. Wow, the sun. The beautiful sun that we all work off because we are energy. Enjoy success and happiness. Success and happiness is going to come for the world because we are going to the golden age. And the golden age to me represents clean skies, clean waters, a new way, brightness in everyone, enlightenment to everyone, which is the truth. The light is the truth as well, light and love. Warmer days, happier days, liberation, what word was coming in then? Abundance for all in health, love, everything for the world, not this all feed the world crap singing about people dying. Yeah, we know what they've been doing in other countries, but it's all been fake to give them money and stuff like that. There'll be abundance. There'll be no reason for people to be poor, living on the streets, so on and so forth in the end. Because the communities that are going to be doing, everyone's going to be helping each other and we're going to have better ways in the end. Something was... Yeah, we've only just begun. We've only just begun. Oh, Tav song. Oh, I've not checked Tav, but Tav's great as well. Sun is honesty. Yes, the sun is pure. The sun is light. The sun is purifies. The sun gives us life. You know, that's why to me, if there was chemtrails, they've been covering the sun because it gives us life and happiness. People feel better in the sun. There's loads coming. Then we've got the Mirror Guardian. Take time to reflect. I've been saying it's all about reflection. It's all about reflection on what's happening, but also what's happening within you. You have got to reflect on what you've been doing and saying and let go and release and work every day to be a better person. That's what it's all about. That's how we go to a new age of thinking, a new consciousness, if you hear that in the realms of spirituality, which that word is getting on my nerves at the minute. It's about being a better person every day. It doesn't mean you're not spiritual or you're not a good person if you get a bit angry or you shout at your kids or you know, stuff like that. That's just the human side of us. It's just working on ourselves every day to be calmer, a better person, to not get too triggered with stuff, to balance our emotions of our chemicals bubbling up inside of us and really trying to tune into what it is actually that's making us do that, because you do get entities attached and stuff like that, and I solely believe that because it's energies. I've said before, if you're drinking or a big smoker of stuff or whatever, if you're bringing your vibration down by certain stuff that you do, to me it will affect your aura. And someone was saying today, I was listening to, but I've said this as well, you get tears in your aura, and that's how negative thoughts can come in, which you could see as energy or entities or demons, whatever you want to call it, and they can bring your light down. Well, I've always said, there's loads of people always said protect yourself. I put protection out there, but I've always known in myself, this is just me, might not be for everyone. I don't always do it because I know if you stay in a higher frequency, that frequency is your protection. It's your light, it's your aura. They don't come near a light aura because they just burn. They burn out. Oh, thank you, good servant. Oh, and I've got a rose today. Thank you very much. That's quite funny actually, because last night I was doing a bit of doodling before bed. I did that one the other day, the hummingbird, and to me this represents calm coming to everybody, the little silent hum within. And then I was just doodling last night, and this just popped up. It's roses. And roses are supposed to be the highest form of a frequency of love. So that love for everyone, I'm putting that out on paper out to the world. And I've just got a commission for a little painting. I think it's 16 inches by 20. A Mother Earth picture that I'm going to start this evening. So I'm quite chuffed about that. That'll be nice. Mother Earth. And then the last... that's funny, you got reflection, and the last card that's come up is autumn. Release the old and rest. Remember what we were saying in autumn, people, you've still got to be releasing, but the release the old and rest. We're all resting, we're all releasing the old, because we're going to a new way. And that's why people have not got to get too stuck on what's happened, what you're going to see of the old world, what was happening, because their old world is falling down, their structure is falling, it's the end of the world. Their world as they know it, not our world. We're going to a beautiful new way. So, yeah, in that time, rest and let go of the old, because that old doesn't matter in a sense. I know there's things going on and people are finding it hard at the minute, but at the end of the day, we're going to a new way where we're all going to be helping each other. It's not about unity at the minute. A lot of people scream out about unity. I don't see it like that. It is, but the truth needs to be seen to go to unity. You can't be in unity. People always screaming in the spiritual community about unity if the truth isn't out there, and then everyone's screaming and going on with each other what they're thinking the truth is. The truth needs to be seen. All needs to be seen, so we can go to proper unity and not get caught up in when people have gone to do good things in certain years gone by with certain, say, like protests or this, that and the other. They think they've gone into something good, but they've not known about the agenda behind it. That goes into jobs and everything. You could say some people who've gone working for celebrity lifestyles, they've got themselves into certain sticky situations that they couldn't get out of, and you know what I'm talking about. It's not always been their fault. A lot of people have been blackmailed. We're not going in that. That isn't a way that we're supposed to live. That isn't a world that we're supposed to live in, to be tricked by the tricksters. It's taking the dark back. It's pushing the dark back into balance. There'll always be... Reality is duality, but that side has been over because they took over. They got in everywhere good and pushed it. So we've not been living in the equal balance of what we should have been living in. It's been out of whack, and we're going to push it back to whack. That's going forever. You know, we need to be back in balance. So we need to be back in balance within yourself. That's what we're all working towards as well, and that comes on the outside as well. They've both got to go together, inward and outwardly. So yeah, and if anyone's wondering what size picture I'm going on about, oh, it might have been smaller actually, yeah. Oh no, it's not. So I'll be telling porcupines actually. Let me see. Sorry, this just come into my head. I was like, ah no, that's a 16. What's this? This is a 12 by 16 painting I'm doing, which is this size. And then the other one I think was a 16 by 20, was it, something? It's this one, you know, my big fairy one. Fairy one, angel one, that's gone up on Instagram. That's for sale now. Someone was after it, but they said if it doesn't sell, they'll take it. But that's gone up for sale, just putting it out there, because I was just... Hi Belinda. So can anyone imagine how amazing it's going to feel when we regain our balance? So yes, I'll tell you how, before I go, I'll tell you how good it's going to feel to me, because there was a lot of people in confusion and depression and wanting to get away from everything. You've got people on in the spiritual sense, I was like, I want to get off planet or realm or whatever, I want to get off here, it's no good. That's rubbish to me. You're only wanting to get away from yourself because things aren't going right, or maybe you're a miserable person because you're too focused on the doom and gloom instead of looking for the silver lining and everything, which you should be looking at. Doesn't mean we don't have hard times, doesn't mean we don't get down about stuff. I can feel sad about things and stuff like that, but I pull myself out of it. And then you've got people in, you could call it the 3D, that moan about their lives all the time, moan and moan and moan, and don't look at the good side of things. I always think it's funny how people are going about getting away, like the people in the spiritual go on about getting away. You can get away with inside yourself, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, people think that they're going to go somewhere to another country and it's going to be fine. This isn't sorted out. It doesn't matter where you go in the world, it ain't going to be fine, because it's all connected. So, do you know what I'm saying? Even though we all know it's coming and there's going to be better days, but there's going to still be bumps and lumps as we go through this. You know, you are there. My sister was at somewhere the other day and they've been having this big hoo-ha over Trump and they don't like Trump where she works. But they've started talking now, going, oh, this has happened, this has happened. She was like, yeah, this has happened. She knew she had to speak up and I told her she needed to speak from her throat chakra because she was having dreams about her throat. I said, you need to speak your truth. They want to speak their truth and say they don't like him, this, that and the other. So she spoke her truth the other day about what happened in DC and they were like, yes, but why would this happen? And then apparently a woman came in going on about, oh, yes, but I've read the newspapers. We're like, she read the newspapers. Well, that says it all, doesn't it? Why would this happen? Why was that happen? So my sister tried to explain it. She's planted those seeds now. She said she felt very vibrational. I said, yeah, because you spoke your truth. But the thing is, they're going to come to you when they actually start seeing snippets of what you said was true. They're going to start coming to you asking you questions and you'll be able to say, well, this is why it's happened. And she even said, you know, my sister, she talks on YouTube and she talks about this, that and the other. And she told me ages ago and said, I never wanted it to be true. I wanted my sister to be wrong. Because if you know what I'm talking about, some of the horrible stuff, we didn't want it to be real, but it is. And she went, but what I've seen over the past few years and what's been coming up and what my sister's been saying have been matching and what's happening now. So I was like, exactly. So like you lot in chat, you're going to be ones that are going to be there to help the people when they go, oh right, didn't you say, or oh, what's happening then? I don't get it. Hi from Austin, Texas. Whoop whoop. I so enjoy your chats. Thank you for always speaking the truth. Thank you, Stephanie, and thanks for coming in and saying hi and saying where you're from, because I know there's quite a few people who watch who don't say anything. They don't come in chat. You should come in chat because the chat's a happy chat. Hello, beautiful Dolly. Thank you for your videos. I live in the UK, West Midlands. Thank you, Helen. Thank you for coming in. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. Thanks for the super chat. I've put it in there for people who want to give super chat. It's just a money exchange. You don't have to, but it's there if you want to give back because, like I've said before, I do spend a lot of energy coming over here. And that's why I've put fellow Americans. I do believe at some point you're going to hear that from Trump. What is it they start with? To my fellow Americans. That means the world as well, because as soon as that happens, the world is watching America because you're the point of focus at the minute. You're the point of that energy, Tesla energy. You're the point of the goodliness that's going on to take your country back, and every country will follow suit around this realm because that is what's happening. The mainstream media don't report on what's going on around the realm, but we all know it's all connected and everyone's kicking off. And because lots of countries know, all over the world this is going on with Trump and how it's fraud and how it's this, that and the other, the world won't settle to say that Biden's won. And we know that isn't going to happen because we've just started reporting in the news, apparently, this is for real, about Biden's brother and Biden's son. And we all know what Biden's son's been up to. So that ain't going to happen. Isn't going to happen. Even if it gets delayed, that ain't coming in. I'm still seeing spiritual people out there who also do the cards talking about Biden's good and Biden's this. You're wrong. You are really feeding into the wrong energy. Obviously don't know who Biden is and what Biden is, or obviously you're working for that side because, you know, if you were spiritual, you would know. It's really about the world. Yes, it is about the world, Mark. Everyone thinks it's about America and they often say, why are you fixated on America? It's like, oh my God, do you not know why? America falls, we all fall. So, oh, don't worry, good servant, mine is as well. You know, that's why I rise. That's like the last beacon of hope. The last beacon of hope. That's why China was trying to take America down. What it is in a communist world, let's say. That's the new world order. I don't think so. No way. No way. What we all saying? More people in chat than watching. Laugh out loud YouTube. More people in chat than watching. What do you mean? I don't know. Afternoon, Dolly. That's Junior Drive. Yes. So, oh, thank you, Astral Thief, for putting a super chat in. Thank you. I get a super chat. Oh no, I got a super chat off. I think I got a super chat off. Was it FE the other day? I think so. Speak your truths. Yeah. See, Astral Thief is saying speak your truths. Exactly. Trump is the timeline. Trump is definitely the timeline. Thank you, Astral Thief. Yeah, it's just great. It's like I said, we you know, there's people who come into the channel. We've not always agreed with what I've said, and I've not always agreed with what other people have said. I'm quite feisty. I've chucked people out before, but I used to get proper trolls in that wouldn't listen. Some of them people are listening now. Oh, thank you, Nick. Yeah, the US is us. Whoop. Yes, the US is the world. Do you know what I mean? The US is United States of America is like United States of the world, states of mind. We're all united. We all see and we all know what's going on in the states of consciousness. We are united, and the UK is united with America. Do you know what I mean? So yes, it says 15 are watching. Don't think so. It says 71 on my side. See how they try and play the game? They do make me laugh. But guys, do you remember the other day when I said I'll have to find a name out? There was someone who does tarot readings and stuff. You know, I've got quite a few. I've got more cards than that over there. They're just on my desk. You go, girl. It's obvious to some of us. Oh, it is, Mandy Peters. And she did a little, like, I was saying the other day, like little charms, and you pull one out and just intuitively give a little reading. Now, I was doing it before with stones, which I'm still going to do because, you know, with my drawings on. But I just thought, I've got a few charms because, you know, if you don't know, I make jewellery and stuff as well. And if you want to check my jewellery page out, it's over on Instagram, and it is Soul Odyssey Healing, the same as this. And there's stuff going up there. There's a sale on at the minute. But, so I've put some charms in here. I'm going to fill some more up, but I'm just going to see. So, I'm just going to randomly pick out for the people who've give a super chat. So, who did we have? I know we had Astral Thief and Nick and Stephanie. Oh, Stephanie Young, thank you. And did someone else give me one before? And Good Servant. Right, so let me write your names down. I'm just going to pick this out. Just see what we get, just for a bit of fun. So, Nick, Astral, Good Servant, and who else did we say? Was Stephanie, was it? So, let's see what we get. So for Nick, I'm just going to randomly pick, let's see how this goes. Oh, you've got an elephant, Nick. So I'd say you've got good, oh, Belinda as well, let me write down. You've got good luck coming your way. I would say Nick's got some good luck coming. I see an elephant as quite lucky. It's also known as temperance and patience, and I think a lot of patience is coming. You've got to have patience. We all have waited for this time, but I see an elephant with the trunk up as a sign of good luck, and what you're putting out, you're bringing in because the trunk's up. He's not a sad elephant. He's a happy elephant. So be happy, Nick. Patience is a virtue and temperance, and it's a good luck sign. That's how I see it for Nick. I will do Astral Thief next. Let's have a go. I'll put the elephant back in. I'm going to get some more because there's not a lot. Ooh, Astral Thief has got the peace sign. It's meant to be this way, but I believe it's meant to be the other way up, like a tree. Like us going, oh, yeah. Arms in the air. So, Astral Thief has got the peace sign. Astral Thief has peace within. And we're going to see peace around us. But peace to Astral Thief. And that's a good sign for you. Peace within you and peace without you. So Astral Thief has got the peace sign. Maybe Astral Thief is a bit peacey. He likes peace. The peace sign. Peace and love always, exactly. Next one is Good Servant. So, Good Servant, hi. Emily April. What's this one here? This little one. Oh! Good Servant, you've got a baby. I don't know if you've got a baby on the way. You know anyone who's got, I don't know your situation. You know anyone who's having a baby. Someone, you could hear someone, doesn't mean you, because you could be, if you're a guy, a pregnancy on the way. It could be in your family, or you hear someone saying they're pregnant. Something to do with pregnancy, maybe. But like I said, it could be families having a baby, or you might hear someone's pregnant soon, or baby talk of something. Doesn't mean it's you, but keep that in mind. The little baby. And then we've got Stephanie, I think it was. My brother has a granddaughter. Oh, what, recently? Or recently? He's given birth to an idea of growth. Yes, it could also be that, Coyote. Birth to a new, we're going to a new birth anyway, aren't we? Right. What is that recently? Who did say? Stephanie. So, oh, Stephanie, you've got a roller boot, which to me means go and do something maybe you did as a child, go and or try something new out. But active, you know, get out there, do something fun that maybe you used to do, that you could go back and do, you know, be childlike, and maybe go and roller skate or learn how to roller skate, even if you think you can't do something, just to have that fun and taking you away from what's going on now, even though we're aware of what's going on. But remember, we've all got to start having fun in our life. And sometimes things from the past that we used to do, like I said, it could be drawing, but this is more of an active thing. Skipping, hula hooping, I've got hula hoops, something like that. You can take it up at any time. And if it makes you giggle, then it gives you the right frequency anyway. So just saying. And then we've got Belinda. Travel. Oh, you've got a spider. To me, this is coming in as something you're weaving a web of what you want to bring in. I don't mean that in a bad sense. I just mean the webs you weave. A bit like law of attraction. What you're weaving now will come in, you know, because you'll catch your flies at the end of the day. You'll catch your abundance of whatever that is. It could be love, it could be a business, whatever it is that you're weaving a web to this year. Goals, could be weight loss, could be attracting a guy. I don't know your situation, but I'm just saying, yes, spiders are lucky, so don't think, oh my God, I don't like spiders. I'm just saying about weaving your web, like the web weaver you are, you know, putting your dreams out and weaving those webs, you know, like a dream catcher is a big web. So that's for you. So that's how we're going to use these charms. So that was inspired off. I will find the lady who inspired me to do that. But like I said, I am going to do my stones as well. And we'll have a collection of a lot of things. So spiders are amazing. Very loving to their, yes, very loving to their young. That was my intuition on those little charms. Thank you very much for everyone who put in the super chat. Oh my God, super chat's at 33.1, but 33. Christ consciousness, the consciousness of love and light and truth. Love is truth, whether it's hard to see sometimes. Truth is truth, whether you like it or not. Some people think, how could truth be hurtful? People say things to you sometimes and you don't like it because you know it's true, but it's just because you don't want to reflect on yourself. That's what we're doing. But truth is truth, and truth hurts. And this truth that's coming to light, when everyone comes enlightened in the truth of what's really going on around this realm, it's going to be hurtful. But through that, as we know, trauma brings... We come from trauma and we heal, and that's what we're going to do. So there's loads of stuff going on in the realms of Q and Trump and everything. So keep, you know, we're not going to say we're not watching. Of course we are. We're being aware. I'm not looking at too much of what people are saying. I'm just seeing snippets of things, and I'm still doing all the things that I love, and I'm putting together because I'm not getting too enthralled in it. Because like I've said, I've been on the Q thing from the beginning, and I've soul-heartedly, you know, felt into it and believed it and trusted it because I trust myself as well. And I know things are coming. Not exactly know how, why, what and where, but I just have that knowing of like it's rolling out the way it needs to. It's not going to look good for some, but we're all here connecting and chatting and stuff, and we're keeping calm within the eye of this storm at the minute. It's not about getting violence, it's just about being there for the people who come over, because there's going to be a lot of anger. There's a lot of anger like you just saw in some of them videos. Yes, we do. I've got 71. I've got 66 in chat. 68. Yeah, Rob Smith, tell me where to see formula. Oh, and check Rob Smith's channel out. He's got some ace paintings over there. Yeah, and before we go, let's do... Hi, Claire Lees. Let's do just a quick pull out of the secret language of light, because we are all shining our light now. And that's why the dark can push what they want to push. The media can say what they want to say. They're not going to be able to report on the amount of mass that the patriots worldwide are doing, reporting on stuff. They're not going to be able to catch up on it. The world are waking up to the bullshit, as Trump said. Oh, hang on. Just dropped it on the floor by accident. Because I wasn't gripping onto my cards properly. So, let's go down here a little bit. I don't know where to go. Check out for sure where's best to find. Oh, yeah. see what we get. And see if you can see what we get. Let's ask. What do we need to know today? These three. So, Dolly, hi everyone. Major incident declared in London, talking of spiders and webs. Oh, I'll be having a look at that then. If they put something out to distract everybody, we'll see about that after. Right, we've got Soul Family. We are finding Soul Family right now, people who resonate with people because, you know, it's hard to talk in the 3D to other people and they don't see what's going on, even though they're going to see what's going on. So we're all finding Soul Family. You might also be getting in contact with Soul Family, Spirit World. You know, there's all that going on. Meditation is very good. Me and my fella did a meditation last night with each other. It was really good. He knows that he needs to get into it more to connect. I should say disconnect from the 3D as well, because, you know, some people do it with music, some people don't. Some people follow guided meditations. Be careful with that. But I like guided meditation. Some people don't. It's how you do it. You can do it in nature. You can do it very many other ways. I do it with a lot of drawings. And then the last one is, we've had this before because this is vital. Create space. Could be create more space where you are, create a sacred space, create space to meditate, because if you meditate you can get soul family coming in, soul family messages, ancestors, spirit realm coming in when you meditate, tuning out from all the bullshit that's going on, tuning into yourself, and you will get the truths there. But create that space to do that in. It's really nice when you have a space that you can create. Like, sometimes I move about, it might be in the front room, it might be upstairs. Normally, I do like my bedroom space because it just has this nice vibe up there with the light that hits the house at the end of the evening. I move about normally where the sun is. When I do it's not because I do it every day, because like I said, I normally get a lot of things coming in. When I slow my mind down of monkey chat is normally when I'm crafting, arting, drawing. That's how I do it. That might be how other people get it. I'll get things that come in, and I do automatic writing as well. Like I said, if you've just come in, I've not been doing a lot of pictures lately, but I did this doodle the other day, and it's a hummingbird, one of my favourite spirit animals. And then last night I was just doodling, trying to stay off my phone, and I just did this doodle of roses. So I'm going to go because I've got to finish a few bits off, and I've got to start a commission painting, you know, in my style, for someone who wants a Mother Earth picture. And I don't think this person will mind me showing it on here when I've finished. I'm going to try and get that done over the weekend, or most of it done. I love hummingbirds. Yeah, and the spiritual meaning for hummingbirds is absolutely beautiful. And butterflies are my biggest thing. And I did put in my charm bowl. This was my Nana's butterfly. My Nana who passed away, that I've got a massive connection with. And you know, I said she likes turquoise, and it was this blue pin, but the back fell off. So I thought, oh, I'll use it as a charm, because like my earrings I made the other day, these glass crystal earrings, this stands for us all. We're going through a transformation right now. There's a transformation going on within the political arena, even though we know it's not really anything to do with politics, and I've never been into it. It might look like it is, but it's not. There's a whole worldwide rebirth going on, from the caterpillar to the butterfly, a world transformation that is happening. And Lois has just put Rob Smith Designs in the super chat, in the chat, so thank you there. And Astral Thieves put something up. It might be Astral Thieves channel, so remember to check out people in the chat, because they may have channels that you're interested in, so you can go and sub and look and whatever. If you don't resonate, you don't resonate. If you do, you do. Thumbs up, people, if you resonate with the chat. Thank you for all the lovely people that have contributed to that's so funny super chat at that number. It's making me laugh. Well, thank you. I'll be back soon. It will probably be Monday. It used to be Mindset Mondays. I don't know what it is. It's just me in it. Don't know what I'll be doing yet, but I guess we'll see, because I'm doing things this weekend, busy this weekend. But if there's any bits I need to, there might have been lots have happened by then as well, so I probably will be itching to come on. But I guess we'll see. But keep an eye on my community page, because I do post over there. Just putting bits over there, you know, and all that. And I will see you soon. Thanks for coming in, and thanks for the super chats. And I will see you soon. Keep aware, keep safe, keep calm, everybody. It's happening, and I'm just can't wait to see whatever. I believe that thing. I don't know when it's going to happen, but the whole my fellow Americans is going to be like boom time. So see you soon, and remember, have a great weekend. Enjoy yourself. Do everything that helps you, you know, feel uplifted, smiley, happy. Don't get too caught up in the news of the bullcrap that's going on, and keep your vibes up. And that way, you know, your vibes are not going to be taken down, because they're going to try and take your vibes down, believe me. Much appreciated, like, connecting in chat, you see. Good morning from Long Island, but Kath B, I'll say good evening because we're going now. You've just missed it. So I will catch you all soon again. Bye. I can't get off. What am I doing? Where's the button?